Character exercises. The departure point for beginning a character exercise may be a work of art, a piece of music, an animal, private moment, or need exercise. All are designed for you to activate your senses and awaken your mind and intuitive powers to propel yourself into a role. Each exercise sets up a situation where your physical and emotional impulses and behaviors are utilized to develop your character's motivations and to color your every action. It's often said about Lee Strasberg that he didn't just teach us how to act, he taught us how to live. Substitution exercises require the use of specific people, places, and significant events from your own life, all of which are intended to produce powerful responses. The animal exercise will give you an awareness, an understanding of the character's physicality and psychology. The painting exercise is used to envision your character's inner and outer world. The private moment for the character exercise contributes to your creating a specific kind of solitary atmosphere, when you're alone as the character, entertaining personal thoughts, thereby revealing any secret aspects of the character. The need exercise helps you establish those motivating forces that drive your character. Improvisation solves problems of logic and provides spontaneous behavior to nurture the all-important connection to your scene partners. You stream the character's innermost thoughts and feelings, what Strasberg, in class, called the character's narrative, or inner monologue, or simply put, inner speech used to connect you to the present moment. You experiment with various combinations of character exercises, which may include a need exercise, and an overall sensation, like a weather condition, if the part calls for it. For teachers and directors, familiarity with the character exercises provides options to convey aspects of the character that need to be developed or emphasized. The possibilities may seem complex and daunting, but this work can't be rushed. Learning the exercises necessitates guidance from a teacher in your initial training. Consistently practicing these exercises in class and at home is essential in helping you assess which work best for you. A frequent difficulty, often underestimated, is the ability to grasp the cultural or social traits of a character from a different era or a culture with which you are unfamiliar. Creating believable and logical behavior in that situation, without first-hand experience, may be challenging for you, and method exercises, such as the painting exercise or the place exercise, can help solve that problem by giving you a sensory blueprint from which you can craft a specific place for use with your character. Acting is a collaborative art. Practicing in a unit or group makes a vital contribution to the training based upon the group dynamic of improvising and working together as an artistic community by learning from each other, mistakes and all. I drive home the idea that you must be vigilant in maintaining a level of control and focus during the exercises. Waves of powerful feelings, emotional and physical, will emanate from this work, and this must be entirely under your control. The character exercise descriptions discuss the use of relaxation, movement, sound, and breathing, all of which can help maintain your concentration. The idea takes on an additional significance when the character you're playing has been written to be on the edge, or out of control, in their makeup and nature. You must stay true to the part by responding and reacting clearly, enunciating every word, while being emotional at the same time. The line between the execution of compelling and emotionally believable acting and going over the top with exaggeration, or hamming it up with cliched and gratuitous behavior must be controlled. In James Grissom's Follies of God, actress Kim Stanley states that, "It was said that I was out of control on stage, but, my dear, this is called acting." Her brilliantly crafted work and her chosen behaviors were repeatable at her command, which confirmed her artistry and magnetic emotionalism. From the perspective of the writer or the director, knowledge of these method exercises can create a refined storytelling process that helps give definition to characters, atmosphere, and settings. Having gone through the character exercises themselves will create a language to communicate and convey what's needed and how to get it from the actors. Practicing the exercises as rehearsal procedures can liven up the entire production by influencing style, staging, set design, or casting. A short relaxation, 5 or 10 minutes, should precede each character exercise, to make sure that you're physically and emotionally available for the concentrated sensory work required to reveal the character. Speak out loud any problems you might be having in facing that reality. The abstract or additional movement is used when needed for breaking through obstacles, regaining focus, and remaining in control. During preparation, you should research each character in the script using the guides. Ideas of which exercises resonate with you creates a tapestry of experience, and your character will begin to emerge. For example, what animal, painting, or need best conveys the attitude or mood of your character and the atmosphere of the play or scene? What events and places from your own life translate into a parallel reality of what the playwright intends? You must ask yourself questions in great sensory detail about your character, their dark sides and tragic flaws. What's the character ashamed of and what might they want to hide? Are they needy, prideful, or depressed? What makes them scowl or ache? What do they fight against? What brings them happiness and joy? Are they opinionated or judgmental? What aspects of those qualities will make the character more engaging and believable to yourself and the audience? Think about what piece of music or substitutions of people or events might evoke the desired response. Establish for yourself and note in your journal the triggers that created specific sensations or impulses. It's those retained responses that will build the actor's treasure trove of exercises. Anything you don't understand is a potential problem and must be solved. By using your own life and personal memories for inspiration, as well as music, art, animals, places, or needs, and by understanding fully the historical context, you possess the raw material for creating multidimensional convincing characters. With so many possibilities to explore, trial and error is essential during training. When working on a specific script, you may need only one exercise to create the reality, or maybe none at all, if there is a strong natural connection with the part. Doing more isn't always better. Strasberg encouraged us to commit to one exercise fully rather than doing several halfway. When an exercise is going well, and before the words of a monologue are introduced, you may be instructed to use gibberish or a song instead of the actual words of the play. Any actual meaning or punctuation is de-emphasized or ignored for the purpose of you practicing how to put feelings into the words. You avoid the mere habitual saying of the line. It's important for you not to add the lines before the feeling of each moment has been evoked fully through the chosen exercise. Feelings must be maintained while you speak the lines clearly with a resonant voice intended to command attention and engage the audience. After each character exercise practiced in class, the actors, one by one, recount what they experienced. This is part of the self-evaluation process, where you must clearly articulate for yourself and the teacher what transpired while strengthening your own ability to be clear and compelling verbally. You should note in your journal what physical gestures, impulses, behaviors, senses, and emotions emerged that may inform your character. As Strasberg said repeatedly, it's most important for actors to evaluate and know for themselves what worked and what didn't. If you do not know this, you'll continue to make the same mistakes. These details are the repeatable triggers to be used for future parts. If any exercise weakens with repeated use, which often occurs, you must have another one ready to replace it.